I'm Louisa Shafia on ehow.com. Today I'm making one of my favorite salads. This is raw kale and avocado salad. This is super easy, and if you've never tried kale before, or if you're trying to incorporate a little bit more kale into your diet, this is a great recipe. So I'm going to take my large kale leaves, and first I'm going to cut them in half, and then I'm just going to coarsely chop them into about roughly bite-sized pieces. Now, I'm using organic kale, and that's really important because conventional kale has been found to have a lot of pesticide residue, so you really want to stick with organic kale, especially if you're going to eat it raw. So I'm cutting up my kale just into big chunks so there are no long strands, and I'm going to put it in a large bowl. And now I am going to coarsely cut up some avocados. So you really want to have very ripe avocados when you do this, because a ripe avocado will break up very, very easily. And the only tools you're really going to use here are your hands. So you want to make this easy on yourself. So first I'm going to remove the avocado pits. If you don't know this trick, it's a great one. Just stick your knife edge right into the avocado pit, twist, dump it out, okay? Again, I just take my knife edge, stick it in here, twist, and the pit pops right out. I'm gonna spoon my very nice ripe avocado right into the bowl, right over this kale, and I like a lot of flavor and fattiness in my salad, so I'm gonna go ahead and use both of these avocados. Now, I feel really good about the fattiness in avocados because it's unsaturated fat. It's really good for you. We do need some fat in our diets, and it's better to get it from something like an avocado or nuts rather than processed food or fried food. So these avocados are going to add a lot of flavor. Now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sea salt in here, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil just to kind of lubricate things. And then with clean hands, I'm going to get in here and I'm going to massage my kale. I'm giving my kale a spa treatment. So this is going to take a couple of minutes, but what the massaging does is it breaks down the kale and it makes it digestible without you having to cook it. Now, this is really nice if it's a hot day and you don't feel like turning on the stove. This is also really nice if you want to get the maximum nutrients out of your kale. You're not going to cook it at all, so you know all of that good stuff is still going to be in there. And kale is known as a superfood because it's so packed with vitamins, so you really want to make the most of those. Now, you can tell when your kale is ready to eat because it will turn dark green, and it will also feel very, very soft and pliable in your hands. So I've been doing this for just a couple of minutes now. I'm gonna go a little bit longer because when I put this on my fork, I want it to be really easy to chew. I want it to go down easily. So I want to be sure to massage it until it really feels soft. And this looks done. I'm going to add a few other ingredients to my salad just to give it some color and some texture. So I'm going to put in some organic carrots. Now, I always like to chop those in half before I start cutting them. Otherwise, the little carrot circles will run all over the cutting board and onto the floor. So I'm giving these a quick chop. These look nice in here, beautiful color. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice just to give it a brightness. I'm going to toss this around. That looks great. And it's pretty much ready to serve. So you can see that was really quick. That just took a couple of minutes. And it's a really great way to get your daily intake of leafy greens. I'm going to top this off with some toasted nori seaweed. This is the kind of seaweed that you'll find wrapped around sushi, but you can eat it on its own. It's delicious. and it's got lots of vitamins and minerals in it. So I just like to tear it up, break it off, and sprinkle it on top. It makes a really cool black garnish too, so I like that. I'm gonna add some toasted sunflower seeds to this. You can add any nuts or seeds that you like. I'm a big fan of sunflower seeds, and this looks delicious. Raw kale salad with carrots, nori, and sunflower seeds. Thanks for joining me. I'm Louisa Shafia. See you next time on ehow.com.